Hello, I am Koreina. Cat. Koreina Cat. Yes? Anyway, this is Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest playthrough. Woohoo! And I'm pretty sure Lucia's about to kick my ass, so, you know, there's that. Yeah, no, we're getting to the good stuffs. All of it's been good. Anyway. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Oh boy, I wonder who it will be. God, I sit there and run around with the dogs once and now I can't breathe. I'm so out of shape. Onwards. Also, if you hear weird noises behind me, it's because both the dogs are chewing on tennis balls. They like to just, you know, bite the whole thing. Yeah, that noise. I don't know if it actually picked it up, but yeah. Anyway. You're perhaps wondering who will represent Ishgard at the council. As this is a military matter, I should not be surprised if Sir Emmerich nominated himself. He is yet Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, after all. Oh, so even she doesn't know. Waiting.
We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy.
Aha!
Not, I concede that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I could not in good conscience make the decision alone. Not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border.
Oh boy! Emmerich's joining our quest. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got the Moonbreeda minion. I didn't read it. Whoops, that's the mount guide. Minion. This finely detailed tribute to Moonbreeda was crafted in secret by none other than Urianger following the untimely passing of his beloved companion. Though known for her warm and jovial nature, the resolve within the doll's eyes perhaps speaks to the strength he admired in her. I shall allow no foe to harm the lovely Moonbreeda. Thancred. Anyway, now that I'm ready to cry.
I'll forge you a blade of light if it's the last thing I do.
It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. I'm glad that Sir Emmerich's counterpart saw the wisdom in his coming. Few, if any, in Ishgard can claim to possess his expertise in both politics and warfare. Fair.
The garrison commander awaits within. Why not accompany me, Xaeus? You may see a familiar face. Feel free to wait out here in the cold, Lucia. No? Okay.
Oh my god.
Xaeus, old girl. How wonderful to see you. And Sir Emmerich, too. To what do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought from the kitchens at once. If you'll excuse me, I'll make sure that the poisoned cup is clean. I'll be right back. Nay, do not trouble yourself on our war. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, A brief summary, if you will.
Yes, Lord Commander.
Those villains hardly need any excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to a god. To an imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francil and the Observatorium. More accurately, I will do both of these things. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander Amawa. I beg your pardon. Sir Emmerich, I'm the commander. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm.
I will be very honest, I was expecting his brother. Honestly, I feel like if he didn't have Honor Raw, then this might not be possible for him.
Agreed.
Are you truly at the helm? I think the little boy over there is.
You and me both go. No, it's me. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. For once, we agree on something.
Oh, they have the portrait.
Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt. And with a little help from the veterans, and on Oasis' chiming, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old girl. Off to Gridania with you. Farewell, my lords. You yet live to see another day, Madeleine.
Oh, they had his portrait. Onwards! Back to Gridania! Gaia said no. She straight up was just like, no. Oh.
A bid welcome to our visitors from Ishgard. Please ignore the scantily clad dressed ladies.
Welcome to Gridania! Just be glad we're not Limsa. That's on their calling card. Oh god. It seems so peaceful. One would scarce believe that Balsar's Wall and wretched Alamigo lie but a few short malms away. That is what happens when there's, I guess, walls involved. I guess.
Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when I first laid eyes upon it. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? Ribbit, Sir Emmerich, I've returned for your leg.
Oh no.
Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let us announce ourselves, shall we? Post haste. This frog gives me the creeps. Just look at him.
Soon I shall be the scantily clad Viera.
Yeah.
Boo. I'm just kidding. Woo. The envoy from Ishgard is arrived? Very good. This way if you oh! And the Lemitzen party as well. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich.
Admiral, always a pleasure.
And Xaeus, I trust you are well. 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort. Lady Xaeus, I was glad to hear from Riol that the missing scions have now been found. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we?
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This Griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania. Ishgard's return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed? Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defences seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, Is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. But I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
That the Council was able to reach an accord so swiftly is a heartening development in itself. I only hope my misgivings prove unfounded. Ah, good to see you have yet to depart. I feared I'd missed you. Sir Emmerich. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alize, wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Ixalia for serving as our escort before other duties called her away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally.
I did not see her over there.
Me either.
Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows.
No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders are plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer were it not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture.
I only did my duty, Sir Emmerich. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side.
And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Lucia, why do you scowl so?
Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make a speech out of everything? Thank you!
That is how adults speak it, dear sister.
No! Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri?
Actually, I think I shall pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I'm curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Belsal's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones and all.
Even now, I'm astonished at how closely Mistress Alize resembles Master Alphino. Their very mannerisms are alike. From a distance, I should be hard-pressed to tell one from the other. Until they open their mouths, of course. Welcome back, Ixalia. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have To weigh every word before you speak it. I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Damn. Oh shit, hold on. Okay. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. You have returned from the council. But what of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention?
My apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long.
Greetings, everyone. Oh, Cryo, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru's keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the council's decision? Oh my god, all the women are speaking for once. What? Each of the nations, Ishgard included, has committed to proving military support to Gridania. The Aeolian Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial acts of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I would like to be the Imperial cop between the Resistance and the Alliance. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial. If I would, then I have a problem.
You most certainly would, Ida. Also, you cannot seriously... One does not lightly go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course.
Alas.
It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamiga.
Which may equally serve as a way in.
Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me.
About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want. I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal.
As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity.
4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Leviers? Leviers?
I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, it would seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Exalia? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask you that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on?
To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. Safe travels, all of you. I'm so, like, interested in all of the going-ons over there.
Will what's her name get with Ochre, Hori, or both? Will she drag her sister into it? Will Colt and they just sit in the corner and watch? Find out someday.
Soon. I suspect Hataru would have little trouble facilitating communications between our forces under normal circumstances, but I concede she has her hands full nursing that resistance fighter back to health. No matter, my turn in the field will come. What's going on over here?
Even when casting the same incantation, the mastery of each practitioner greatly affects the efficacy of the spell, a principle that was aptly demonstrated to our two young mages here.
We have some training in the healing arts, so we shall take turns with Mistress Kryle in caring for the patient. Ochre, in particular, seems rather eager to learn from the experience.
Mistress Kryle and Archon Ishtola are truly exceptional healers, and 'twas an honor to witness their ministrations firsthand. If only I could tend to my brother's battle hurts with such proficiency. I have much study yet ahead of me. I believe she said her name was Monago? Her cause appeared to have been genuine, but I must confess to feeling no small degree of trepidation, even as I stepped aside.
We were all surprised by the sudden visitor, but Hori was able to gauge the situation at a glance. He realized that the Makote posed no immediate threat and permitted her to enter. But that didn't mean he wasn't alert for some manner of trap. Yes, mayhap the elder is the finer man after all. What is this drama? Hey, it's just following him around. Does he know? Nobody said anything. Does he know that it's there? It's just following him. All I'm saying is that it wouldn't be the worst thing if we ended up joining the Griffin's fight against the Empire. I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later, isn't it?
I may perhaps have exaggerated my standing with the Resistance a little, but I am confident that I have a reasonable chance of putting a stop to this madness before events spiral out of control. Yes, fair to middling at the very least. I am no ninja, but I did spend some few moons in the Charlene homeland learning how to move unseen. Between Yugiri and my humble self, Ida and Papalimo will be well protected.
And we're just not gonna talk about the nutkin that's following you around.
He's had an affinity for my nuts ever since I returned from the live stream.
Clearly. My fellow shinobi require little encouragement to take their place amongst the Alliance forces massing in Gridania. They are most eager to cross blades with the armies of Garlemald once more. Now I'm curious if that nutkin's been there the entire time, and I just didn't notice it until this past one.
I guess we'll find out, because I completely forgot about him. I don't remember him being here. Let's see. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's Wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top.
Yeah, I noticed it for the first time last video when it was just sitting on the counter. Was it last video?
Yes.
And I'm just like, wait, what? And then now it's still there. So I wonder, is it following him around? Is it only in Revenant's Toll? I don't know.
Ah, Exalia, there you are. Come. Amara says spire away. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We're about to set forth. Indeed. I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory.
Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the Griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it.
Do make up your mind, Ida. Nary a moment ago you seemed ready to shake the Griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? It would be best to decide before we enter into negotiations.
Trust me, Papalimo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part, I leave to you. Freezer.
I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? No, Ida, I don't need you to shake my head. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers. You will find them on the observation platform. Pray proceed. Greetings, my friends. It is good to see you both well.
I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see, and the sight of you might help remind them why we bothered. Don't know why I keep making her country, but I do. She's not country. Anyway. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the grand melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say it, what an honor it is to stand at your side.
It's
Okay.
heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? All has been quiet.
Until right this very moment.
Report. What? Seven hells. Fighting has broken out atop the wall. A full-scale assault. So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has.
And what's that supposed to mean? I guess.
The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors.
Impossible. We gave no such order.
Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. He could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. Ixalia, we must make for the wall at once. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his... and are likely halfway to his... hang on. And are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. If we can do that... Lady Hilda, might I ask you to have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety?
Ha. I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. I'm super country. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. All right. This was just an awkward encounter from start to finish.
Forward, comrades! This time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo, and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland! Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost.
Whoa.
From what Papa Lima told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadows of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. Though I probably should not have waited all night to do this, while I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not have proposed such a course if there were any other way. The time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason, by any means necessary. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have long enough, that we have enough time.
Oh dear. Zarin, you're just in time.
Hello there, my beloved. Just in time for what?
We have to go over that wall and kill some people.
Sounds like quite the show and a good time indeed. Onward, for death!
Woo! It's always fun killing random people for no reason.
No reason? There's got to be some reason.
I mean, kind of. There is a little bit of a reason, I guess.
What sort of reason?
I guess we'll find out. Oh, they're posing as the Alliance people, which is not okay. So, actually, are we killing them? Or are we killing the Imperials? I think we're killing the Imperials. I don't actually know.
It's a little bit of both. The original plan, or what they thought the plan was the Griffin was going to take the wall, Imperial reinforcements would arrive, and then the Grand Companies of Eorzea are like, if reinforcements arrive, they will probably try to invade, so we need to bolster our defenses. So now that their defenses are in place, the Griffin has his soldiers in Grand Company colors to make it seem like the Grand Companies gathered their forces to attack the Empire.
I see. Oh, I like our scholar's picture.
Me too, which looks awesome.
Yeah. I only kind of remember this fight.
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll all come.
Again, with the moaning in the ears, guys. Come on. Death can't be that nice.
Probably not. Well, I guess it is. Wow.
What?
Well,
Oh,
they're doing
dying?
a lot of-
Yeah. Hey, at least it's men this time.
No
Usually
goody.
it's the usually it's the women that are moaning all up in your ears when they die.
This is true. Would you like to grab the keys, Holly?
Oh, would I? No, apparently.
Close enough.
I thought we left it behind. As long as there's no alarms, we are good. Oh, I seem to have a target on me. Never mind, that thing died in like 2 seconds. What the hell? Our healer's on top of the key, I guess.
And the heals. Just doing good.
Yeah. Hey, I think I have that mount on... What's her name? Koreina.
How about you drinking like Bacana?
Ugh, dang it. That doesn't seem like good. I didn't eat any food. Hold on. Urchin loaf into my belly. That sounds disgusting.
Yay, urchin loaf.
Oh.
I always forget how hard the things in this dungeon hit.
Yeah. It's also so weird not actually leveling up, though.
What do you mean?
Like, I've been doing level 60 quests,
Oh, I see.
and so it's just level 60 stuff. And I'm still level 60.
How about you, Vanishing Control Panel?
Oh,
I've won! Huzzah! What's going on? Oh,
I
bother.
do not know. Sorry. Oh god. Oh. My AoE just hits way stronger. Whoopsies.
It's fine.
Pretty sure? Yep, I'm gonna need on that, even though the other person in the group is also aiming. Yay.
I don't know whether to be annoyed of the enemy placement, the attack pattern, or myself.
Why?
The party started hammering on one of the colossi while I was getting the one that was really far away. So there's no way for me to build up threat, so I should have taken a different approach to how I built them.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's kind of difficult because, like, depending on, like, our damage, it seriously depends on how easily you can keep aggro, I guess.
The thing is, it shouldn't, because I should just be able to run in and do either a ranged attack or an AoE, and that'd be it.
Yeah.
Problem is when I'm trying to pick up multiple enemies, and I only have so many global cooldowns and off-global cooldowns, and while targeting and trying to use mitigations all at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of like right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because when they're spaced out like that, there's no easy way to do it. You lost aggro. Yeah, there you go.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
The other thing is,
I guess I could have kept the actual fighting out of the video.
Will this be a lesson on how? Oh, don't move.
Does auto attack count?
I don't remember.
I hope not. 'Cause I don't know how to stop that. Besides, I guess, unclicking, maybe? Damn it. I guess it doesn't.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Good work, team. Alright, time to think properly for once. In level 60 dungeon. I got this. Ooh, I don't got this. I lost aggro.
Almost immediately.
I say, Miss Excelia, there's a lot of Imperials here. Are we waging war against the Garlean Empire?
I think we're trying not to.
Well, this is a fine way to go about it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ah!
Damn.
Why are we being attacked by allies?
That's because they're not quite allies, I guess.
What moment of glory? What is going on? Go ahead. It's him!
It's
The sick
Ilberd.
I'll give you a glorious end, Warrior of Light. Come see what awaits you at the far edge of fate.
Yeah! How'd you like this?
Look away, Miss Excelia.
Ugh!
Sloppy.
I'll tear you limb from limb. Ja. Sloppy.
He hits hard.
For Alamigo! I have you now. Yeah. How'd you like this? Yeah!
Oh no.
Buddy, the other way. What?
Don't know.
Ugh! Sloppy. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah!
I miss what he's-
I'll give you a glorious end, warrior
Yeah.
blight?
Dude, it was a word bubble only, it wasn't even
Yeah.
chat.
Oh. Oh, I have no idea. Thought he's been saying everything.
Ugh!
Oh, I see. You tried to juke us. Asshole.
Sloppy.
Worked on one
Sloppy.
Yeah! I'll tear you limb from limb. Yeah! Sloppy.
Woo! I did it. I killed a person. Sloppy. Sloppy. I'll get the bard.
Okay, okay.
Ah, dang. No pet. No words. Alright.
You've beaten me, aye. But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold, a glimpse of things to come. We did it! We showed the bastards! Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
help us? What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful. Mighty Ralker, grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
What do we do? This is a massacre!
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Ilbird, I should have known. This has to end. It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? Order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leveilleur.
Nidhogg's eyes! No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lonorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal! You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Oh yes, I know their limitations, which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all! Ah!
This light, is it...
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master Louisoix briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Timtimati, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works. It is time to leave!
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go! The further away, the better!
No! If you're staying, then so am I!
No, Ida! There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this! Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
How the hell do you just throw me out like that? Anyway, that hit a little harder than I thought it was going to.
How many more must we lose?
I understand only too well the desire to reclaim one's homeland, but I can not condone such slaughter.
It has been explained to me what that light represents, and I've ordered our forces to stand ready. It seems we can do little else but wait.
Every Ishgardian gets taught that the Sea of Clouds churns in the grip of the warring elements of water and wind. Enough to tear you apart, they say. No one's ever gone to the bottom of the abyss and lived to tell the tale. So how did that bastard manage to get his hands on Nidhogg's eyes?
Papalymo knew what he was doing. I could not refuse him.
Why? Why didn't they let me stay? Papalymo is my friend. I should have been there with him.
You could see it in his eyes, Ida. You knew what he was doing, what had to be done. Master Louisoix wore that same look, right before the end.
Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know.
There was nothing more you could have done. Hilbert caught us all off guard. Even Ixalia was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papalymo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you.
Don't speak to me.
Leave Ida with me. Go on. Go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here.
Depression. Depression. Is she gonna... It's over, Papalymo. It's all over.
Leave her be. Nothing you can say will console her now.
Oh. You guys just say the same thing? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm over, as I thought I would be. That's gonna be it for this one. So, until next time, on Final Fantasy XIV, main scenario quest playthrough. Yes. Bye-bye.